If you've been wanting to partner with brands on collaborations, then you definitely should consider putting part of your media kit onto your website. What's up everyone, it's Millie. Welcome back to my channel where I post videos every Wednesday teaching you the latest strategies and trends on social media to help you grow your brand. So give a little love tap on that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest tips and tricks I have for you. First, I want to say a huge thank you to this video's shoutouts. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. So if you want to get a shout out in one of my future videos, screenshot yourself watching this and tag me on Instagram stories, or leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. As always, timestamps will be in the comments down below because I value your time and you already know why you're here. So let's get into it. What is a media kit? A media kit or a press kit is a tool that influencers can use to share with brands so that brands can have a really great idea of who they are, what they do, who they do it for, and the general demographics of their channel. Typically, there are a few different types of media kits that you can have. One you can have is a one-page media kit, you could have a multi-page deck, and also a web page kit. All of these different types of media kits you would use in different situations. For example, a one-page media kit is a great thing to have in your back pocket when you're emailing with brands, because that's when they'll typically ask you, hey, can you send us over your media kit? You could upload a quick one-pager PDF file, send it their way, and they have a quick glance to see all of the information that they need from you. Whereas a multi-page kit, you can go deeper into detail and share a little bit more about who you are, a vision that you might have. And then with your web page kit, this is something that you could keep on your website to almost passively grab brands' attentions. This is the media kit page that I currently have on my website. I create a media kit page in case any brand comes across my website or happens upon my website and they want to work with me in a collaboration sense. They can go to this page and get a good idea of the services that I offer, demographics, partnerships I've done in the past, and of course my contact information. Today, this is the one that we're going to be focusing on, your web page kit. Now, if you'd like to see another video for how to make a one-page media kit or a slide deck, which are both commonly used during pitching, then comment below this video and let me know. We are going to be diving in and making our media kit page today using Zyro, and Zyro is also the sponsor of today's video. Now, I'm speaking from personal experience here. When I first created my website years ago, I will not say where I started my website, but I used a website that claimed to be the most affordable, easy to use, but it was a complete nightmare. I remember when I started getting these YouTube sponsor opportunities, I told my manager like, hey, I would never partner with this brand. So when I recommend Zyro and the ease and simplicity of it, this recommendation does not come lightly. Zyro is a website builder that lets anyone create amazing websites, launch online stores, or grow your own blog with absolutely no coding or design skills needed. You can get your domain, host your website, and sell products all in one place with Zyro, which makes this whole process so much easier than having to use multiple different websites for multiple different reasons. I also appreciate how affordable Zyro is, how they have a support team that's available 24/7, and it's really easy to use. For somebody like me who's not the most tech savvy person in the world, it's super simple, and you're gonna see as we create our media kit today. If you're ready to create your own amazing website, then use my limited time link below to get 3 extra months free with all yearly plans, and you'll also get your own custom domain for a year. You can build your own website for less than $3 a month, so follow the link below, or you can go to Zyro.com and use the code Millie. Let's start making our media kit. Fools. Just kidding, you're not fools. Let's start making our media kit. Just whatever. All right, so this is my Zyro homepage. I've already selected different templates that I've been playing around with, and one has already been connected to another domain that I have for my online course. But I want to go into this one and select edit. This is the Gust template, and that's the one that we're going to be using today. So with this template, they already have each page kind of built out. So it's easy for you to maybe like select the text, change the text around, or drag and drop the text to wherever you prefer it to be. For, you know, getting to the point, I am gonna skip editing the home page, the about page, the contact page, and we're gonna just start with a new page. So pages and navigations, we are going to add a page, add page. We're gonna use the about page as the template. It's called About Us Copy. And now we're going to rename to For Brands. Pretty simple, right? We're gonna say, welcome brands and a quick snippet about who you are, what you do, who you do it for. You don't want this to be really long. You want it maybe 2 to 5 sentences. Getting straight to the point about your brand. This isn't necessarily about you, like, hey, my name is Millie, I love long walks on the beach and boxes of chocolates, you know, like, it's not about me. It's, hey, I'm Millie, I'm an online educator. I teach other entrepreneur women how to grow their channels or how to grow on Instagram while incorporating elements of organization, lifestyle, and blah, 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 right? So it's not, ooh, it's about me. It's like, no, this is about my brand and my audience. So that's what you want to write in your media kit page. Okay, so if this white space is too much, we can definitely shorten it. So if you want it just like simple, have this centered, have this centered. If you want to change like the text and the colors of your website, you would go to website styles. So this is already the colors from the template that we chose. You can change your colors, like if you have specific brand colors, you can copy and paste those hex codes into here. With text, you can change the header, subheader, and body text here. Let's make it fun like this. I like this style better. Buttons, I like the round looking, so that'll do. And let's change the colors to my brand colors. Paste that. Okay, going back to here, we have this, and I want to capture the brand's attention a little bit more. So maybe I want to start with a picture of me or a collage of me. If you have worked with brands before, then absolutely use photos that you've created for them. That's a great way to kind of give this resume effect of like, hey, look at this content that I've created for in the past, or the content I've created in the past. If you don't have content you've created for brands in the past, make some. Like, you don't have to partner with brands in order to have content to show brands. Literally go to the store and pick up your favorite soda and take pictures with that soda, just so that you have this proof of like, hey, this is the type of content I can create. So you can always, always create your own resume by playing around with brands that you love. So I want to add an element, and I want to add image or maybe a gallery, add section. What's gallery? I do like this one. Yay, that's pretty. And we could also, I don't know if they have a gallery that's just 4 photos. If they have one that's just 4 straight across, I would probably do that as like the header. Ooh, yeah, like this one. I think I'm gonna use this one. Let's move this one down. Yeah, and this one will be the header. Update the image, change image. I really liked this Neutrogena shot. Select, add to page, looks good, and then we'll do some more lifestyle. That'll do. Welcome, brands. Maybe I'll make this text a little bigger. You know what? I want to put this center. Centered. There we go. I like that better. Welcome, brands. Here's a little bit about Millie. We don't need this gallery anymore, so gallery, delete, delete section. The next thing that you would want to focus on is any stats that really highlight you and make you stand out. This doesn't have to be follower number if you're not confident in your follower number. It can focus more on your engagement rates within your feed, engagement rates within your stories. So for me, I am gonna just stick to the basics. I'm gonna put my follower numbers for my different social media platforms, the engagement rates, and then next thing you want to talk about is your demographics, which is like your audience type, and a little bit about your audience. So that's what we're going to do next. Don't like this background color. Let's do red. Okay, not bad. On my page, I do have a list of potential services that brands can work on with me. So like Instagram partnerships, YouTube partnerships, giveaways, all those things. You don't have to put your services on your page. Mostly what you want to focus on is everything that your brand entails, who you are, your stats, your demographics, picture visual examples, and if you have brands that you've worked with in the past, you can use them as like references almost, and you can put their logos onto your page. So let's continue this. Next, we want to do contact form. I'm gonna do a contact form. It's gonna say, let's partner together. Then let's do now we're gonna add audience demographics. Let's make this red, and let's make this background yellow. Never mind, that doesn't look good. Actually, that doesn't look horrible. We'll leave it. Looks good. Add more text. Okay, now I'm just gonna make it up. Let's say I have 73% are female. This is centered. Let's make this red. Paragraph 1. This is, right, 73% female. What else? Let's say 62 are in the United States. What other demographics do we usually have? Age. Let's say 35% and then 30%. Cool, just made up some demographics. This is not based off of my brand, just random numbers that I pulled out of the air. I might actually put a different section here. Let's do a blank section, and then I want to bring this section down like that. Okay, so this section here, the empty one, I would put the logos of the different brands that I've partnered with. So maybe we could, what usually I do is like Forever 21 logo PNG, images, find a Forever 21 logo. Usually PNG means there's no background. This one obviously has a yellow background, but for the sake of simplicity, let's save it. Add image. You good?
I was just opening the door for lady.
Okay.
Bathroom door.
Okay. Funny guy. And then I'll do partnerships. That says partnerships. Previous partnerships. Great. And then I would just keep going and adding multiple different logos, or PNGs of brands that I've worked with in the past. So at the very end of it, this is what the final image would look like. You have a few images to capture the brand's attention. This is images of you, eye contact with the camera, smiling, maybe a little bit of pictures that you've created through collaborations just so that they could see the potential of partnering with you. Give a little intro about you, your business, a few stats about your brand, previous partnerships, audience demographics, and a place for them to contact you, whether that's a contact form or a call to action of contact me at this email address so that we can work together on future campaigns. And then of course, throughout this entire page, you can hyperlink different elements so that they can land on other pages. For example, if this image right here was on my Instagram page, I could hyperlink it so that when they click on this image, it takes them directly over to my Instagram. So you can absolutely intermingle all of the pages that you have so they can branch off and see other areas that you're involved with. If you've made it this far and you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure to tap that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss when I post my next video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Follow your joy. Bye.